Greetings viewers, and welcome back to the Tales of Symphonia completion walkthrough. We're on episode 80, and the first interesting thing in Tethe'alla is this first boss fight at the top of Mount Fuji when we go back there. So, yeah, I cut out a bunch of running around Melt Tokyo and Cyback that we've already seen in the first playthrough. She is usually a pretty easy boss fight, mostly magic-based and with an exploitable weakness to light. I get the feeling like the further into the game you go, the more the difficulty seems to matter, which is kind of the opposite of most games. At this point in the game, I'm finding that even the normally fairly easy boss fights, like, what's his face in the Tower of Salvation? Remiel. On hard, I'm actually, like, not, like, I wouldn't say it's actually difficult, like, I might lose, but it's to the point where one of my characters gets knocked out and I have to use a light bottle, and that was unexpected.
Cast thy purifying light upon his corrupt souls.
So, see, people being knocked out, which was, again, not something I expected for a boss that I always considered pretty easy.
Take this! Dark Sphere!
You okay?
I'm sorry. Lord, you
And then
just...
Persea being knocked out right at the last moment, so I can't raise her.
This is gonna be a
These guys, I didn't even bother to slow down. I just left it on auto. They're not a real boss. In fact, for me, the sewer's real boss was the fact that I forgot that last chest was a fake. So, I am fighting it with a very suboptimal team because you'll recall that they are incredibly resistant to non-elemental attacks, and I don't have any elemental attackers on this team. So, in the interest of having something interesting for the fight, I left this in. Just how much more difficult these fake battles are if you don't switch in Genus or Zelos or somebody who can cast some elemental spells on it. I hold 1 point of damage for each hit. And as usual, they can do a good amount of damage pretty quickly if you let them.
No way!
Are you okay?
Like that!
Okay.
Help is on the way. Nurse!
Still, again, I wouldn't call this actually a difficult fight, just a long one. If I insisted on trying to steal the extra Aldivides from it, that would probably put it up to a difficult fight. Plus, as I showed in the first playthrough, I ended up with more Aldivides than I used anyway, so since items don't transfer from playthrough to playthrough, they were kind of wasted. In fact, like a lot of things I've realized, it's just not worth investing in unless you're certain it's your last playthrough. Like, grinding out the herbs for the permanent stat increases, because again, those don't transfer to the next playthrough, so it's kind of wasted effort unless you absolutely need it to beat that playthrough you're currently
Not
on.
a bad exercise, was it?
Okay, so I left this in here to mention the collector's book. Now you can't complete that until at minimum your third playthrough, because there are 3 items you need from Flanoir Doctor, and the Flanoir Doctor we chose on our first playthrough doesn't even give one of those, so it would be minimum 4 playthroughs for this file. But there were a few things in the first playthrough that I could have gotten that I forgot, like the golden armor at Hakunisha Peak at the end of the game. Anyway, just pointing it out that there'll be a few things I'll be showing you I'll get. Okay, yup. Over here in Cyback, getting some more tasty
We had no
affection.
choice but to fight.
And then, again, a fight that I always considered laughably easy. I actually have to, think about it this time.
Are you ready? On the way.
Sorry.
I do like that Grand Cross skill she has in her S-type. And of course, her Paraball skills are probably her strongest, especially for the solo fights in the Coliseum. So, yeah. When it comes to S or T-type, I'm mostly of the thought that it doesn't matter too much, but Colette seems to really do well with this. And then
Are you okay?
Rain and Genus are both, I think, best used T-type, and then everybody else it really doesn't matter either way is fine.
Help is on the way. Healing circle.
Sorry.
But one of the
I
one
want
of
to
the nice
go
things
home.
about this game is that you can really play it either way, and it's still good. Grab some quick Sheena affection because it was right there on the way to Mizuho. Here I'm picking up not only some equipment upgrades as usual, but some of the items that I never bothered to buy in the first playthrough, like that spell card. Because, I mean, why would you? It's weaker than the other stuff you have available at this point. But you need to buy it at least once to get it in your collector's book, so, yeah, there's the spell card, and then there's a couple other items here, the Manji seal there, and some boots, they're called water spider. And then also, don't forget to buy a Mizuho potion for the Gnomelet in the mines coming up. Unless you already have a extra Palma potion for some reason. Here's another one of the items that I need for the collector's book, the silk gloves. They can only be gotten here in Ozette, which, as you know, Ozette is no longer available after a certain point in the game, so they become unavailable at a point in the playthrough. So don't forget if you're going for that collector's book completion. Though again, minimum third playthrough before you can 100% that, so it's not
a big bloke.
a time critical.
Ready? Raise.
Yeah, in order to complete the collector's book as early as possible, you have to
Ready?
make sure that for your 3 playthroughs, your first 3 playthroughs, you can pick Flanoir Doctor, Kratos, Colette, and Zelos, not necessarily in that order. But those are the 3 that give items in addition to titles, and they're unique items. It's the only way. Alright, so this thing is, as usual, pretty easy. And then having Zelos in the party, turning my Tiger Rage, or whatever it's called, into Lightning Tiger, which is kind of cool.
Ready? Raise.
Yeah, the
That wasn't
camera
too bad.
angles were the hardest part of that fight. Now, I forgot there was a choice here and was just clicking through, but thankfully the first choice is what I wanted there anyway. And then this one. I don't know if that plus to Colette is actually relevant there because Colette's not in the party at that point, but whatever. 60 points is not a big deal when it comes to affection. Especially since we don't really care about Colette in this playthrough. To remind you, we need Kratos and Sheena both in the top 3, and then we don't really care about any of the rest right now.
No way.
And then, in theory, if I were to continue with the third playthrough, which I really don't see why I would bother, except maybe to show off the gung-ho title, which I guess let me know in the comments if that's something you want to see. That seems like a lot of extra work for a little payoff. But anyway, if I were to go for a third playthrough, then I would focus on Zelos, Hosea, and Regal for that one, and that would finish off all the like formal and entire titles and costumes. So as you can see, Volt is actually not too hard, in part because I gave everybody like paralysis charm or something, so they all have resistance, basic resistance to lightning. I forget precisely. I think I remember. So each piece of equipment usually gives one. I don't know. One part of resistance. I think some really powerful late game equipment can give 2. And so, if you have, you know, obviously like 1, 2, or 3 parts of resistance, it'll increase your resistance to that element, and you'll take less and less damage. I think at 4 parts, so you'd need 4 different pieces of equipment that give resistance to the same element, or again, some of the powerful ones that count as 2. I think at that point you're immune to the element, and then at 5 you actually are healed by it. Again, I don't recall that I've ever actually bothered to get my resistances up that high, so I haven't seen it myself. It's just what I've read. Anyway, Volt's easy. Down he went.
I'll show you the difference of our strengths.
Okay, then we got these 2. As usual for a multi-part boss, difficulty lies in the fact that they will be, you know, attacking your back lines and stuff like that. And your main thing is to try to take out the one with the fewest hit points as quickly as possible. Because difficulty, it gets exponentially easier once you're dealing with one enemy.
Ready?
Yeah, again, I think I put, I gave some people lightning resistance because of Juan. I don't, if I recall correctly, I don't think I had access to anything with earth resistance, so I'm taking full damage from Bata's spells, but I think the lightning spells are more dangerous anyway. Here I'm telling Persea to go ahead and try to keep Juan busy, mostly to try to keep him from downing rain again while I'm dealing with Bata. Of course, that doesn't help when she gets taken down herself. I really should try to remember to buy up more life bottles because I'm getting low. But a few times in the recording this episode, I had to go on money grinding expeditions, which I cut out of the final video.
Pretty good.
Once again, while in the first playthrough I just left everything in, I felt like for the second playthrough, why bother to leave in a bunch of stuff that you've already seen? You know, that seems boring. The stuff is different, and the boss fights, because they're at least a little different in that it's hard difficulty. Yeah, even with Baka down, while it is a heck of a lot easier, it's still pretty tough.
Indignation. Thunder explosion. Thunder explosion.
Photon!
Healer, give up.
Tiger Blade!
No way! The power of your X-Sphere.
Let us go.
Okay, since I have access to flying now, I went and grabbed a couple of these quick China boosts from skip points. Also, I like picked up some black silver from
What an
some
abnormal...
fight, and that let me make that red shield, another thing for the collector's book that I never made in the first one. Okay, so here we have Hard Fight is Hard. This is the first one in this playthrough that I actually lost and had to redo. Because, I mean, this was a tough fight in the first playthrough, but it seems even worse now. These... Also, well, okay, so for one thing, it's multi-entity, and those baby dragons, they're not just minions. They're pretty freaking tough on their own. All three of them do high physical damage, high magical damage, and are tanky. And again, of course, as I was explaining earlier and have many times before, anytime it's multi-entity, dangerous. Then, of course, shit like this where the camera angle was kind of screwing me up. But, yeah, this has my vote for one of the toughest fights in the game. Probably, like, at least top 10, if not maybe top 5. I'm not really sure what advice to give. I mean, see, some of them use some wind magic, so if you have something to give defense against that, I guess it's okay. And then also the big one uses some earth magic. But really, I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. Still have to deal with their really powerful physical attacks. I think that was a fire attack. Yeah, really, it comes down to this. However you do it, this way, the fight is going to be a battle of attrition. Bring a bunch of healing and items and life bottles and stuff, and realize it's going to be chaos.
Ready? Ray!
There we go. Okay, now the fight is... Well, it's not easy with this damn thing teleporting back and forth and doing those big hits to knock you back, but it's a heck of a lot easier.
Swallow.
No way!
Ready? Ray!
And of course, it's
Ready?
Nice big in the air target for my favorite Lloyd skill, Tempest.
Help is on the way. Nurse!
Yeah, I was sitting back, thinking like, okay, I'm gonna keep out of danger for a minute until Rain heals me, and then just before her healing spell goes off, that frickin' spell took me out instead.
Do not think ill of us.
Very annoying. But okay, here I forgot. I just straight up forgot that whoever you have cooked gets an affection boost. So, I mean, Kratos obviously isn't a choice, and I did Sheena last time. I chose Genus just because I kind of wanted to see a different one of these little scenes. But, you know, obviously you get a different one for each person who cooked. I imagine Rain's is probably pretty funny. But yeah, no pineapple in Genus's, unlike Sheena. Still say I'm Team Sheena there. I like pineapple in my curry, or at least in my Thai curry. I've never had it in Japanese curry.
I'm counting on you.
Pasta lead mine! Devastation! Dual infliction!
Right! Photon! Ready? Ray!
This fight is again one of those that's not too tough. In part because, as you can see here, it's really easy to stun lock this thing.
No way!
Ready? Ray!
Yeah, honestly, I don't have much to say about this fight. Nice spell there, Rain. Just completely missed the enemy. Everything around it.
Sorry.
But as you can see, even this easy fight was not without a character being knocked out.
Ready?
Bring back the
Round dasher!
Ready? Resurrection!
You know, it still has some pretty darn powerful magic spells, as you might expect from one of these. And
Is on the way. Healing circle!
as I stated before, if there is something that provides Earth defense at this point in the game, I could not remember what it was.
Bring back the soul from
There's nothing that I had in my inventory anyway.
Ready? Purgatory seal! Here we go!
If there is something that gives Earth defense, that would definitely be helpful for this fight, because its magic is really the only thing you really need to worry about too much. Everybody's back on their feet.
Round dasher!
Annoying! Are you okay? Friendly messengers! I've summoned you! Come! Sylph!
Are you ready? Go, go, go! Oh no!
Finish it off with the wind summon.
Show me your power!
Gonna head to the Ice Summon fight. That's Celsius and Fenrir. Yeah, Fenrir.
I'm counting on you guys.
So as usual, go for the one with the lower health pool, in this case Fenrir.
Deadly destruction!
And everybody is equipped with some ice defense in the form of a very commonly dropped Penguinist Quill. Or I think one of them might have had the Aqua Cape. The point is, there's unlike the Earth defense for the last fight, ice defense is real easy to find here. And in fact, like, for some common, you could easily give everybody 2 penguinist cores and have them be extra resistant to ice damage.
No way.
Though these opponents do have good physical offense as well, so just being resistant to ice isn't going to make this easy. As you can see, they're dropping me fairly frequently.
You ready for this? Are you okay?
But as long as you are willing to be liberal with the life bottles, not a big deal.
Devastation! Dawn! Photon!
No way!
I find it kind of funny that, for whatever reason, the ice summon uses a lot of, uses martial arts similar to Seagulls.
Ready? Ice tornado!
Pretty good!
Call upon the heavenly messengers! I summon thee! Come, Sylph! Are you ready? Go, go, go! Here I go! Ice Help is on the way. Ready? Nurse! Ready? Purgatory Seal!
Most JRPGs, you would think, oh, you should summon fire summon against the ice boss, but in this game, most of them don't have weaknesses, don't have elemental weaknesses. Even to their opposite.
I lost?
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Okay. Here, once again, I was just going through quickly and forgot that there was a choice in there. I think I probably would have chosen the second choice if I had been going quick. That one gave a minus, but oh well. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it useful. We're going to Altamira next. Have a good one, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.